Welcome back to PA Harness Week. I'm Jennifer Sherlock filling in for Heather Moffat, who has the week off this week. Now let's head straight over to Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs, where I caught up with one of the hottest drivers, Matt Kakaley.
No, Matt Kakaley, babe.
I'm sorry, I always get it wrong.
But he's a great driver, anyway.
Catch driver Matt Kakaley has worked hard in harness racing and has the paycheck to prove it. He says it's the winning and money that keeps him going, but there are some negatives to the job as well.
Positives, definitely winning, you know, and the paycheck's pretty good for me right now. The negatives, you know, when you get beat with a horse you think should be good and, you know, you drive bad or something like that. It's hard to take sometimes, but you just try to get through it.
And Matt's secret is staying focused.
You know, you just try to stay mentally in it. You know, we race every day and it kind of gets to take a toll on you, but you just try to stay on top of it and everything goes okay.
Matt's from Michigan, but he got into harness racing when he moved to Florida and got his driving license. And looking back on things, they couldn't have worked out better.
I came up here with Ron Burke, started driving all his horses, and, you know, I started getting more drives and stuff, and things are going really good. You know, I could never expect how good things are going right now. And, you know, I'm happy with how everything's going.
In 10 years, he expects to be driving the top horses in the sport.
You know, drive the top horses in the sport. You know, Grand Circuit horses, everything like that. You need a lot of hard work and a lot of luck.
Thanks, Matt. What a great guy, and he's such a hard worker. We wish him the best of luck this season. Steve?
Jen? Hi.
Yes, hi.
You're doing good, you know what I mean? She's doing good. Time now to go to the coach, E.B. Helm, and he's got his picks for this week to get your bankroll fat. Let's watch.
Good morning and welcome back to the Coach's Corner. Hey, we had a couple of nice winners last week in Buckeye St. Pat and Big Time Ball. It took our overall bankroll up to $966.50. I want to give a quick coach's shout out this week to the Dukes Lacrosse Club. They won the National Lacrosse Boys Championship down in Baltimore this last weekend. Huge congrats to them. In looking at our selections this week, they have the handball limbs at Meadowlands tonight, but I'm going to skip over them. And instead, I'm going to head up to the Meadows this afternoon for the $600,000 Delvin Miller Adios Pace. Going back to one of my favorites, Rockin' Image. Didn't deliver for me before, but I think he will this week. I'm going to put $20 to win and $10 to place on Rockin' Image. We're also going to head up to Balmoral tonight in the incredible Finale Stakes. Another one of my favorite horses, Power of the Moment. $20 to win and $10 to place on Power of the Moment. Hey, now let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll head to In the Bike.
Racing in the pocket spot from second, Chancey Lady, and towards the rail from third is Shanghai Lil.
Welcome, good old Sunday. No love when you don't come. Welcome, son, welcome, welcome. Welcome to your place in the sun.
Welcome back to the show. It's time now for In the Bike.
Let's head up to Mohawk Raceway, a big, rich Saturday night card featuring 3 finals of 3 humongous races. 2 for top-class trotters, 1 for top-class pacers. First up, the $772,000 Maple Leaf Final for open trotters. The best of the best were there. Canadian Better Scent, Lucky Jim and Andy Miller offers 3 to 5. Enough Talk with Ron Pierce was the 2-to-1 second choice from the rail, and Sand Pail, who was the big Canadian honcho up there, was 3-to-1 with Randy Waples. Let's get the call from Ken Middleton.
And they're off, and a great big in at the rail for Enough Talk, who's fastest off the wings of the gate. Enough Talk gunning for the front. From the outside, Lanson is chased out of there by Bayer Sean. Sandpail is sandwiched in between the pair of them, and they are full tilt going into that first turn. Sandpail in the center, Enough Talk at the rail. Lanson is hung out there from in third. In at the rail from in fourth, trots along All Can't Tab, and dropped in fifth is Revan Demore. Lucky Jim is sixth away. Slave Dream behind him from in seventh. Then it's back to Armbro Chronicle racing along from an eighth position, and the final 2 are our triumphant Caviar and Define the World. So a 26-2 opening quarter was put on the board here by Sandpale. Waples and Sandpale take the field to 3/8. Enough Talk is in the pocket spot. Lanson is in for a long night. Towards the rail from in fourth now, trots along All Can Tab. Revan Demore saw pylons from in fifth and now tips to the outside to try and catch some cover here. Lucky Jim is going to move up on his back. He's sixth outside, followed by Slave Dream. Pylon skimming to Find the World. Then it's back to Armbro Chronicle and Triumphant Caviar. The half is 54-2, and that's the fastest trotting half ever at Mohawk. As they move into the far turn, Sandpale leads the way. Here's 3-wide pressure from Revan Demore. Enough Talk is in the pocket spot from in third. Lanson on the outside backs away. Lucky Jim is 3-wide and reaching for Racetrack. Also 3-wide comes Slave Dream. Here's 3/4 of a mile for Sandpale. He's over there in 1:23, 1/5. Enough Talk is off stride when bottled up in the pocket spot. Sandpale leads the way. Second on the outside is Revan Demore. Lucky Jim is back there in third. Trotting up late comes Slave Dream from in fourth. Coming into the final eighth of the mile to the roar of the crowd. Canada's best. Sandpale kicks away as he leads by 4 lengths coming into the final 16th. And there is no touching the undisputed king of Canadian trot. Sandpale has won the Maple Leaf Trot.
Well, 2 words best describe the Maple Leaf final. That heat was all Sandpale. Talk about a monster. He made the top by the quarter, then dared them all to come and get them, and none of them could. After blazing the half in 54-2, these are trotters, mind you, the fastest half mile ever in Mohawk Raceway history. Sandpale paced them right off their feet, winning by 3 in 1:51-3. Revan Demore off at 8-1 with Frederick Larson got second. Slave Dream with Sylvain Fillon was a 47-1 bomber, and he got third. Lucky Jim, despite a decent trip, was a non-factor, finished fourth. Enough Talk made a break and finished in a different zip code.
In the $376,000 Roses Are Red final, Dreamfair Eternal was 4-5 with Randy Waples. Tug River Princess went off as the 2-1 second choice. Ginger and Fred was the 3-1 third choice. And Tug River Princess roared up and blew past Dreamfair Eternal to win by 3 in 150 flat. Dreamfair Eternal was easily second. Ginger and Fred was 9 back in third.
In the Armbro flight, a familiar name, Buckeye St. Pat with Timmy Dietrich went off at odds of 3-5. Autumn Escapade was 3-1 with Dave Miller. Rose Run Keepsake and Sylvain Fillon was the public's 7-1 third choice. Buckeye St. Pat away from the rail, settled in fourth before making her move at the 3/4 pole. Breezed to the front and won as she pleased by 4th to finish in 1:52 flat. Windsong Soprano was 17-1 shot with Steve Condren, finished willingly to edge pace setter Autumn Escapade for the belly.
Well, Steve, it looks like we're out of time. I'm kind of sad because I really enjoyed my time with you.
I'm really sad as I am. Heather will be back next week in this chair.
Yes.
Jen, you did a great job, and it was a lot of fun being here with you.
It was so fun. It was different than being just out on the racetrack.
Good stuff. Okay, by the way, tonight, don't forget, a couple of big races you want to be around for. At the Meadows, the $600,000 Adios, always a great race for 3-year-old pacing colts. And also, the limbs of the Hamiltonian at the Meadowlands will take place. You can bet them at Mohegan Sun Pocono Downs, right here at Harris Chester, anywhere you want to, okay? Until next week, for all of us here at PA Harness Week, I'm Steve Ross. Have a great week. Bye-bye.
Explosive Matter wins the Colonial easily. Underway.